Hello, I'm Dr. Martin Castillo, and I perform microgravity research here at ZARM at the University of Bremen. So what you've just seen behind me was a very quick exothermic reaction in microgravity, so a combustion in microgravity. And what I'm doing is I'm creating new advanced materials that emit light, so new electroluminescent materials. I'm using microgravity as a tool to suppress gravity-driven forces so that heavy, dense objects don't sink, they actually float with less dense objects, and I'd have a nice homogeneous, a nice uniform mixing of the materials as they react. So I'm using microgravity as a tool to create homogeneous materials, and these materials then I do after processing with them too, to create a very energy efficient light emitting material. So these materials then can be used, as you can see, for backlighting and displays and screens, and actually use less energy but emit far more amounts of light. They can also be used in your cell phones, your mobile phones, displays, tablets, almost virtually anywhere. And the idea is try to create a more energy efficient material. So you don't have to charge your phone for a week, a month, something long-term like that. Up till now, I've been performing my experiments with the world-class ZARM drop tower, but it takes a lot of time to remove all the air from the tower, and I have to wait, and there's only limited amounts of experiments I can do in one day. With the new GTB Pro, I can now put my experiment into this new type of prototype drop tower and perform my experiments on the spot. I put my experiments in, the experiment is surrounded by a drag shield, and the drag shield is then moved around the experiments as the experiment falls, or if we do a catapult, since we have high precision and control with sensors these days. So this means I can improve the amount of experiments I can do in a day. I can also have feedback on the spot of how my experiments are doing. And furthermore, it gives me a good idea if my process is going to be scaled up, a good idea of how to scale up and how some of the complications for doing many experiments in one day might occur. So for me, it's very advantageous.